Hi, my name's Emily Pozman and I'm apprentice to Peter Moody here at Pakenham, and I'm a first year apprentice. So I was very lucky to grow up around horses. I always had a horse of my own. Didn't really have time for any other sport, busy at pony club and went through Equestrian Australia. Really took a passion to show jumping, spent most of my teenage years competing in that. That gradually led me on to my first job in racing. So I got into racing after I finished VCE and I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do at university yet, so decided to take a gap year and found myself a job down at the stables. It wasn't long before I decided exactly what I wanted to do and started off at the ground and eventually made my way to track work, and yeah, it's been a progression since then.
Oh, listen, she's a girl that's had a good deal of experience in the industry and she's got an equestrian background. You know, she's always been a good, hard-working girl, got a great work ethic, and that'll take her a long way.
Since working for Peter Moody, he's helped me so much. It was kind of the change that I needed because I'd actually been involved in racing for a few years now. But his support gave me the confidence to actually apply for the program. Giving me jump outs each week and being able to send those in through the 12 months is, you know, what really helped me in applying for the program. Yeah, I feel as though I've improved thanks to Pete, so I definitely owe a lot of this to him.
Listen, I'm happy to reward anyone that works hard. You're happy to help anyone that puts in and applies themselves and looks to improve themselves. And when you see that interest in people, you're happy to try and support that and push it forward.
When I found out that I got inducted into this year's intake, it was fantastic. You know, you spend 12 months, well, more than 12 months really, dreaming for it and striving for it, and to actually get the phone call, I didn't quite believe it. I was actually here working the afternoon shift, so I ran straight to Kat, our assistant trainer. She's a great friend of mine, and she was rapt, told me to quickly go and tell Pete because he'd been getting impatient, wanting to know. His wife, Sarah, who's a huge part of Moody racing, she was there and she was rapt for me, and eventually Pete made his way out and he was happy for me too. So it was really a big relief. Everyone's there just wanting to see you do better. Oh,
listen, she's certainly become more polished on the horse from a jockey perspective. She's always been a good horsewoman and always showed very good horse skills, but now it's about sort of polishing up her sort of riding attributes when it comes to trials and races, and I have seen significant improvement. And there's a way to go yet, but she's well on her way for sure.
I've been shocked with the amount of support that we've received through the Racing Victoria program. Not only Darren and Alf helping with our riding, but also Lisa being there as a touch point for anything that you need help with. We've got a nutritionist, a sports scientist, a physio. The list is never ending and you never feel like you're stuck on a point. There's always someone there to help you with whatever you need help with. So it's really comforting knowing how much help there is if we need it. It definitely makes a difference. Short-term goal of mine will definitely just be getting to the races to start with and outriding my country claim, and then sort of getting to town and having a few opportunities there. To outride my country claim is probably the biggest goal of mine. That would see me to the end of my apprenticeship. Hopefully have a few rides for Pete along the way and repay him for all the help that he's given me.